Well, a lot of fan anticipation for this one, and rightfully so. A really interesting matchup, and a lot of people focused on this kickboxer trying to make a real concerted run at UFC Gold.
Yeah, he's trying to make a run at a championship. We have seen him compete at the highest level in kickboxing and done very, very well. But how does he implement that fight style in the mixed martial arts? We're going to find out very soon if he can do everything he did there inside the UFC's octagon.
Certainly in our fighter meeting, he talked a lot about his wrestling and grappling improvements, but he knows what the fans want to see, and that is to see him striking against this opponent here tonight. All right, so Israel Adesanya obviously was mashing through the middleweight division until his rival Alex Pereira showed up. But as he gets back on the proving ground here tonight, DC, most people believe on any given Saturday night, this is still the best middleweight in the world.
Well, he's proven it time and time again. He has been the man for so long, it would seem hard for him not to operate in that space. But because he believes in himself, because he recognizes who he is, he takes wins and losses as good as anyone I've ever seen. But when it comes down to the X's and the O's, the guy in his fight ability, Israel Adesanya is as good as they come. A phenomenal kickboxer in much improved wrestling that allows for him to stay upright and make guys fight him where he needs them to.
Really seems as though he is getting closer to that mixed martial arts prime, to your point, in terms of putting all the skills together. Israel Adesanya, the last style bender, back in the octagon here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nassourdine Imavov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, if you talk to Israel Adesanya, he'll tell you, I don't force the finish. I like to let it come to me, and that is certainly what happened in his UFC debut. But one thing to keep an eye out for is the takedown defense, because everybody is shooting at those legs of Adesanya, and more often than not, they haven't been able to keep him down consistently. So Adesanya has worked hard on that realm of his game, and let's see if the takedown defense holds up yet again tonight. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Oh, nice. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collarbone.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Both guys appeared to land there.
Massive flying knee. Jeez, you can hear that.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Head kick.
Nice jab by Imavov. Well, the last style-bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different level than most of these middleweights he's facing. Nice 1-2 there. Gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Israel Adesanya going for the head kick. He misses there.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
He rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back.
Oh, another one.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Nassourdine Imavov.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head. And now some separation.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot. Massive elbow for the good.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Nice job by him defensively there. All right, single collar tie now. Oh!
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Good kick.
Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh! Adesanya going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some.
He got hurt bad here.
Nassourdine Imavov's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
What a beautiful jab landing there.
Engaging a single collar tie. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Imavov's boot.
He hurt him again.
Back to the feet. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well-placed kick there by Adesanya.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Oh, this one could be over soon. Making all these shots count. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover.
This next round, we're going to get...
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Working the inside of that lead leg. Well,
He didn't like that left hand.
oh, continuing to attack.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
He's very close to the finish here. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
He's got to be careful here. There it is. Now he's running him out.
You have to fight back.
Israel Adesanya is in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Adesanya is bleeding from the mouth. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Go after that cut. Go after that cut.
He's in trouble.
Fight back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Adesanya.
He passed the half guard.
Nassourdine Imavov's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Nice transition.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Israel Adesanya is taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
All right, so the clean knockout for Israel Adesanya tonight. The last style bender, not forcing the issue as usual, but it is a pretty thing when he puts somebody away.
Well, if you press Israel Adesanya, he will put you to sleep. Once again, he proves why he's one of the best fighters